Good evening. As for those of you who don't already know, I was born with a disease called Aspergers syndrome. And Aspergers syndrome is a very common disorder. It's a autistic mild form disorder that I was born with. And basically I went to special ed my entire life. And it really has ruined my life in many, many ways. I don't even know where to start, but start off with my childhood. I was one of those kids like Mercury rising. All I wanted to do was be with my family. I didn't like being around others. I didn't like being social. And I was always ridiculed and teased by other kids. I was bullied all the time. Overall, though, I was a normal kid. I liked to play with action figures. I liked to read comic books, watch cartoons. I was a normal kid, minus the fact that I had a lot of fears. But fast forward on, my kindergarten years were rather rough. And me being teased by other kids, I didn't understand why, that I was different. All I knew was, that these kids were bullies. It really took a long time to get over all of it. Fast forward on to me being in high school. In high school, I had the raging hormones. I wanted to be with girls. I wanted to go out on dates, and unfortunately, I never got to have any of that. It took me 13 tries before I could even get a date for my prom. And I worked very, very hard. I asked out at least even more than 13 girls. I'm sorry about that. Finally, I asked out a substitute teacher, Zaid, and she said okay because she had never gone to her prom. And I was happy that I could find somebody, but I was still disappointed. And I still got made fun of the most in high school, because high school is the place, where you get made fun of the most. And after I graduated, I ended up going to junior college, and I got made fun of by others. And I spent nearly a decade in junior college before finally retiring, because I just realized, college is not the place for me. I wanted to do other things, other ambitions. And, going on to being rejected by so many women, going into bars, going into different places, it really taught me a lot. I realized, going to bars may not be the place to find what I'm looking for. And I'm a very, very depressed person. I'm not really a very happy person. If I told you that I was, I'd be lying to you. I take care of my mother who's disabled, that had a stroke. She can't even speak anymore. She had a stroke when she had open heart surgery. And she's been trying to get her speech back for the last couple of years, but it's been a very long road. A lot of pain, lots of struggling, lots of suffering for me also. But on to my point, the whole purpose of this video was to... So as I was saying, before I was interrupted, a car came by. And continuing on with how I've lived my life. When I was little, my dad used to abuse me. He put me in the bed with his girlfriend and had me have sexual intercourse with his girlfriend, and I was only 7 years old, and I didn't understand what sexual intercourse was. And it really has ruined my life in a lot of ways. My dad, he got remarried, and I've got a brother who's about 12 years younger than me, maybe 15 years younger, I don't even know. But I don't speak to him anymore. I told him to get the fuck out of my life. And psychologically, I feel it's taken its toll on me. And that's part of the reason why I can't really form a relationship with a female. I really want to be with a girl. I keep getting turned down. Also, I'm not the best looking people. I'm an overweight person. Morbidly. And I've been struggling with my weight since I was a child. I was only 7 years old when I already weighed 120 pounds. And I'm a vegetarian, actually. A lot of people, they get the wrong impression about me. They say, oh, he's weird, oh, he's a creep, or he's a stalker, and all that other mean shit. I've done a lot of things that I regret. I've drank alcohol, I've smoked pot to ease my pain, I've overdosed on medication. I've done so much that it's just built up this hatred that I have There are times, you know, where I just want to blame the world and wish everybody dead and the whole world to go to hell for what I've been through. I mean, a lot of people tell me to quit bitching, to quit complaining, but as far as I'm concerned, I have every right to complain, you know. And if this happened to any other individual, I'm sure they'd feel the same way too. But for all you out there that have Aspergers syndrome, you know, you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that right now. And I'm out there watching, and I feel your pain. And life's a bitch, as a friend quoted. So fuck it. Peace out.